as you can see, that spray, got to wait for that to dry off now before I can do any more on that. And then we'll get the in-between black. I mean, you could leave the original plastic black there, but unfortunately that is shiny, so it needs to be done in a semi-gloss. Okay guys, this is the top of the fuel tank. Same procedure, mask off and spray. Very difficult to mask off and get it perfect. So a couple of coats on that now guys, so I have to let that dry off now. Okay guys, these are the side panels for the tanks. Okay guys, these are all the panels that were painted, well, I say panels, these are all the pieces that were painted with the silver and black you're seeing in the video there. A lot of it won't be on show. So the tanks, fuel tanks are done, both of them. The end caps that go on them fuel tanks are done, and the battery tray is done. I think that's the battery tray anyway. But anyway, that's done. This is a bracket that has to go over the top at some stage, not on that piece, but it goes on. That's being painted. So that enables us to go a little bit further with the build, guys. So okay, let's get on with it. A sponge on there, guys, for the battery. Guys, that's one done. Excuse me. Okay guys, that's both the tanks done now. There's just a little slot in here. And then it's secured down. Just lift this up a little bit guys. With 6 screws. Pretty much the right torque on the screwdriver. Okay guys, that's was bolted in by the 6 screws. And it's looking like that. See that guys? Fuel cap there. So guys, that's the battery tray in there. Now these are the covers for the battery tray. I think this is pretty neat, the design of this. Once you've got your battery in, that literally pushes in like so, and there's an R clip that goes in there, and the same with the other side. Going a little bit more, but that's what it's looking like. And then you can just close the doors over on that, or the side spoilers, whatever you'd like to call them. I think it looks pretty neat. The R clips in. Well guys, carrying on with the another section of the air compressor and tank unit, I'll call it. A couple of things that you may come across depending on your level of build and how experienced you are. So with the GT Power controller, it's slightly different from there's not much difference, but there's slight differences between this and the Tamiya MFC one, as you would imagine, because of copyright and all the rest of it. So this box here is designed to house this chrome piece that you would normally get sort of on the Grand Hauler or maybe the King Hauler, where the control unit fits in. So this does not come with the 770 kit. So luckily that I've never used this on my last build, this is why I've got it. But the things you're going to have to note is that one, if you just try and put this controller in here normally as you would the Tamiya version of it, it would just flop about like so, because it's slightly narrower and it won't slot into this groove. The front fascia won't slot into there. So there's two things, well there's actually three things I've had to do. One, I've just put some sponge, I don't know what you say, maybe 4 or 5 mil of double-sided sponge tape on the bottom. I've put 2 strips on the back, and I've also, which I'll talk about in a minute, had to cut the back out of this chrome bit, and I'll tell you the reason why. So I've done this to allow that to stand high enough so that when the top piece goes on, it grips that front fascia and stops the controller from pushing inside when you're using it. So back onto why I've cut this out. I know it's not pretty, but you know, best you can do, well I can do. So what I've had to do here is cut this out to allow the plugs to go in the back. Now the reason I've had to do that is the way it's designed to go together. You have to disconnect the cables and pass them through the back of the unit here. So these holes are for your MFC cables to go through, but your battery connection. So once, if you don't cut that back out, once you put all this together, you're not going to be able to plug your wires in. So that's why I've done that. Okay guys, enough talking, let's get on with it. So guys, the other thing I've had to do, as well as these posts in here, I've had to cut them down a little bit as well, just to stop it fouling the plug when you're putting your wires in. So yeah, the post was just slightly getting in the way of the plug for the MFC power. I mean, the writing's not 100% clear on it, but you know, you can just see it, you know what it's doing. It's only, I think it's only the on that's slightly obscured, but that's not going to be a major problem. So that's that in there, guys. I'm going to get these in, guys, I'll get you back on. Okay guys, there's the little magnets in there. Now again, with the differences in MFCs, there's this post in the way which obscures the hazard warning and roof light mode, the different modes of the MFC, but you can still get at them. I find that I very rarely use this mode selection. I use the Bluetooth app, so that'll work. But guys, before I can put the top on there, I've got to make these doors up, because the two doors hinge between these two brackets here. Guys, make sure you note that the screw that hits the magnets is the small one. I think it's MG5. You can mistake it for the MA9, which is slightly longer, so just be wary of that. So guys, on this one you've got a large door and a smaller door. Okay guys, that's the MFC cupboards in there, the little handles to fit in. As you've seen, them two storage boxes with the MFC inside you've seen, so I'm just going to do the other storage box now. That goes alongside this one. This is where you would put your plug if you were having trailer lights for the lead to plug in. Hey guys, that's that done. So that will sit inside the air container unit when we get around to that section. Okay guys, that's it for this video. So hope you've enjoyed it guys, and thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye for now.